All right. So what do we have here today? We got a Tyler, the Creator tier list. All right. Now, I am a huge Tyler, the Creator fan. I'm a nerd. I know everything about the Wolf story, like the whole trilogy. I analyze Igor. I know the whole story about Igor. I even know the theories about Ace the Creator. I know all of these. I know all of these. And I'm more of a Wolf Haley fan. Old Tyler, but I mean, I still love new Tyler at the same time. He is probably my favorite hip hop artist. Either that or Kanye West. It's one of those two. Yeah, today we're gonna be ranking Tyler the Creator albums. So let's get into it. All right, so the first one is Bastard. Okay, now Bastard is probably this is a tough one, but I might have to go C or B. All right, I think I'm gonna go B because Session, Jack and the Beanstalk, Bastard, Seven, Tina, Inglorious. I mean, there's some really good tracks on it. Oh, and Blow. Blow is my favorite track on this album. I mean, yeah, what else can I say? First album, and it's obvious where he's inspired from. It's obvious that Ace, the creator, really shines here with, the dark lyrics, and I mean, it's a great album. All right, next album is Goblin, and I mean, this is my favorite Tyler the Creator album, and that's a hot take for some people, but I don't know, man. There's just something about it. I love it. I love Odd Future. Um, let's take a look inside. We got Tyler all edgy. We got edgy Tyler with the skateboard. I skate, so whenever I skateboard, I usually listen to this album. So yeah, it's that. I mean, the first song on the album, Goblin, Burger, Transylvania, She, Fish, Bitch Suck Dick. I mean, I love the album. With that said, there are a lot of flaws in it, and it's not a fan favorite for a reason. So the correct answer would be C, but since it's my favorite one, I mean, I honestly, I think I want to put it with B. I think I gotta put it with B just because it's my. You know what? I'm gonna put it the lowest B I can, just because it's like I don't know. I love the album so much. All right, so the next album is Wolf, and this is where Tyler really matured. Not fully, but we could definitely see that he decided to, ditch a lot of the more controversial topics he usually covers, such as rape and stuff. And honestly, it's beautiful. I love every single Tyler the Creator album, so it's so hard for me to rank these. And honestly, if we were being realistic, I would probably just put all of them in S because it's like I love all of them. But with that said, Wolf definitely an A. That's a solid A tier album. Like you can't prove me wrong. We've got Cherry Bomb by Tyler the Creator, and this album is all over the place. I mean, this is really where he's tried to experiment, try and see where he could go, what he could do. He tested his limits, and we got beautiful tracks like Perfect, Fucking Young, Smuckers, Two Seater, definitely Two Seater, and yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to put that up there with Wolf, and a lot of people. It's definitely in between here, definitely. My favorite songs off of here would probably be Crash Wing, Jamba, Tamale, Domo 23, and Slater. Definitely Slater. That's probably my favorite song off the album. Flower Boy. Beautiful aesthetic, beautiful summertime album. I even have it up there. But it's probably my least favorite Tyler the Creator album. I mean, second to it's hard. Just because it's like this is where he started to show where he was going with Igor. So it almost feels like why not love Igor? Like people that like this album over Igor doesn't really make sense to me because it's like this is literally just half of what Igor is, and I love this album. Like Where This Flower Blooms, 911, Mr. Lonely, Who Dat Boy for sure. And I don't know. I mean, the album art has to be the most beautiful thing ever created by an artist, like ever. Like it's so awesome. But yeah, So if I had to rank this album, honestly, that's a C tier. It's a C tier album, and I'm sorry. You guys can come at my neck if you want. Alright, now the last album that we're talking about that I have on vinyl. We still have one more, his newest album that I will be getting on vinyl, Igor. Now, Igor Special. It won a Grammy, first of all, which really doesn't mean anything. I'll make a video on that later. It's a 10 out of 10 album. Like, what can I say? It's a 10 out of 10 album. Beautiful love story. This is really where Tyler shows his full potential. I feel like his career was building up to this album, and it's not even my favorite album. Probably, I don't even know, but I listen to it all the time. Are We Still Friends probably is my favorite Tyler the Creator song. New Magic Wand is probably my favorite Mosh Pit song. Just so beautiful. I know it's basic, but it's basic for a reason. It's an easy S tier. Yeah, not much more to say. Boy's a Gun, Igor's theme, even Earthquake, Puppet with Kanye on it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Love Igor. All right, now the last album is Call Me If You Get Lost, and Tyler Boulder really opens up about Tyler's love life, Tyler's personal life, and it's honestly what fans have been waiting for. You know, be a little bit more personal with Tyler, because he kind of logged off after Wolf. Like, he kind of just like took a step back and really found who he was. He made some masterpieces, but now he's back. Wolf Haley's back, and I love this album. Great album. Some takeaways are probably Sweet Thought You Wanted to Dance, Manifesto, Torso for sure, Lemonhead with 42 Doug, Juggernaut with Pharrell and Uzi, and it's on top of my mind. I just can't think of it right now. What's Your Name with NBA YoungBoy. This shows Tyler in a light that makes us feel more connected. He started doing interviews again. He started doing all these things. He's back in the public. I mean, things are looking up for Tyler, and this was a really good album. I say it's like a 6 out of 10 album. I mean, it's not his best album though. B tier, solid B tier. This is my list. But wait, before you tear my head off, I'm gonna rearrange some things. But this is my list off of sound, like just sound alone. This is what I think Tyler Creator's list is. But if I was doing my list off of my favorites, this is how I'd rank them probably. I'd go Goblin up top since that's my favorite. I'd put Cherry Bomb in there. Put Bastard up top of here. I'd put Wolf down here. And this is actually probably what it would look like if it was off of what I listened to the most. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. It's in between one of those. And honestly, this is just how what I listen to. Like, I probably listen to Goblin and Cherry Bomb the most, and then Bastard and were the second most. I mean, I listen to Wolf too, and then these two albums just don't really, I don't ever go back to them. I mean, I definitely listen to Manifesto a lot, and Wilshire. Wilshire is also a really good track on here. But honestly, like, these two albums just don't really strike me as much as the other ones. Now, this is so tough saying, because ask any of my friends, I'm the biggest Tyler the Creator fan imaginable. Anyways, but if we were talking in the public's view, like what I see off of YouTube, and stuff like that, like with other people, it would probably look a little bit something like this. You guys already know my original list. You guys already know how I feel about Tyler, and that I would honestly just do one of these, because all of his albums are good. But hey, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it if you stuck till the end. I'm David, and I talk about music. So